Okay, now we're getting ready to do the most important part and the hardest part, and that's drilling the hole. Now, as you can see, I've got a little pilot hole drilled, and I did that just by pressing the bit onto it instead of actually, using the drill. Got it right here. Now the angle of the bit is not going to be straight into the helmet. It's going to be at an angle, because what we're going to want is, see this little ridge right here on the helmet, the bottom portion where it starts angling up. You're going to want the bottom of the hole about 2 millimeters above it, and then the top of the hole is going to be just about the same above this rubber lip, and it's going to go in, like I said, about this kind of an angle, not straight in. So let me get set up for that, and we will drill the hole. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to try to keep this. I tell you what, when you're drilling this hole, it's better to have somebody hold the helmet while you do it to keep it steady. But if you just put it down here on a flat surface, eye the hole, I think that's exactly where I want it, right there. Gotta get this bit going in first. You want to do this as slow as you can. That's why I say get a variable drill or what have you. Okay, now it's bit in, and now as you can see, I'm exactly where I need to be. Just eye it a little bit, make sure everything's copacetic here. Making sure that you're not going to take out your finger, or hopefully not get a bunch of helmet dust all over your brand new camera. Okay, I think that's pretty much done. Okay, that side is attached. Nope, there it is. Okay, now, listen guys, we're talking about a guy who is absolutely, oh God, well, there shows you what kind of guy I am. I have absolutely no mechanical skills whatsoever, and as you can see, perfection for my helmet cam. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean the desk off, because it's a bloody mess, and get it ready for the next step, which will be cleaning up the hole with a Dremel, resizing a little bit at the top, and possibly putting back the interior of the helmet. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, now we're ready for the next step. Now this is just kind of clean this hole up a little bit, and these two smaller holes. Now these two smaller holes, best just kind of use a pin, kind of get all the little turds out of there. But it's really not going to be that big of a deal, because you're going to have a hole filler, a 3/16 size hole filler. It's going to go right in there and fill that up. So not a big deal there. Now get your Dremel tool, and you should have any little Dremel tool pack. It's got these little sanders. Just grab you one of these sanders and go to work. Now you gotta be careful on this, because since it's plastic and because it's so thin, it's going to really work fast. But what I'm going to be doing here just for the next minute is cleaning it up, and then on this edge, the top edge, and this edge. I'm just going to be kind of expanding that, and what that's going to do is, that's going to, I don't know if you noticed on my videos when I first got this, you kept seeing the little angle here. Well, that eliminates that. And this is what I was telling Smirno when he gets his, just pop the lens out and just widen that at the top. You don't have to worry about the bottom. And what will happen is, I'll use my old camera here, my one that does not work. Instead of the camera sitting in there where it looks perfect, like, say like, oh hell, like that, where it looks perfect, it'll sit down in there about like this. That's where you want it, because then you don't ever have to worry about catching any sides. It'll just be a nice, crisp, clear picture. It doesn't look exactly, it doesn't look better than the other. It looks better if it was in there perfect, but it just doesn't work with the camera setup. So you want it to sit down in there just about like that. So let me clean that up so that we can move on to the next step. You want to do this very gingerly, or you'll take out part of this hole. Just clean all the shit out first. Okay, now that's pretty clean now. Now what I'll be doing is just increasing the size of the top here. So the top's actually going to be wider than the bottom. And I wish Dremels were variable speed, but they're not. Okay, now, if you can see, now the hole is bigger at the top than it is at the bottom, and that's how you want it. That's exactly how you want it. That's going to eliminate any problems with your camera. So I'm going to clean this up now, and we'll proceed to the next step.